Guys, I'm finally here. I'm an hour later than I usually am, but it's Walmart Friday. I am so excited. We have a couple freebies. Hopefully my store has in stock, and we're going to save a ton of money. I'm not going to be hitting my half month bonus because it was 50 offers, and I think I only have 5 towards it, but that doesn't matter. I'm the third shift couponer. If you all know me, I go couponing almost right after I go to work. I run home now and take care of my dog and everything, so I go couponing after that. But otherwise, some of you know me as Amanda too. That is my real first name. It is super boring, so you don't feel free to call me that. Anyway, if you're new, there is always a printable breakdown for my Walmart videos, just in case you need to edit it so you can take it to the store with you so you don't miss out on some of these great deals. There is that subscribe button if you're not currently subscribed. I'd love to have you as part of my channel. I love to post Meijer, Walmart, CVS, and Walgreens. Once in a blue moon I'll post a Target short, but not very often. I don't really like Target that much. I don't know why, but those are my couponing stores that I like to go to. But yeah, that's everything. And without further ado, let's head inside and see what kind of deals we can grab. We have great savings on Dove Intensive Repair shampoo conditioner. You're going to look for the pump style ones. So these are the 18 ounces. They're $5.84. You'll submit to Ibotta for $2. On Shopkick, we have 550 kicks. So to get the dollar amount from the kick amount, you'll take the kicks. In this case, it's 550 times 0.004. And you'll get your dollar amount, which is, in this case, $2.20, making one of these bottles just $1.64. If you like Head & Shoulders, we have 2 different clearance ones at my stores. We have this 2-in-1 Itchy Scalp Care. It is $3.75. It was $5.97. Or this apple cider vinegar, same deal. There's no coupons or rebates that I know of, but that's still a decent price. So if you want to try the new Gold Bond scented hand cream, they are $4.97. There's 4 cents. My store only carries 3 of them, but you'll submit to Ibotta for $1.50, and then on Shopkick we have 300 kicks, which is equal to $1.20, making these just $2.27. So this newer Gold Bond product as well, we have a pretty good savings on. It'll be about 50% off, but it's on the plumping collagen lotion. It is $11.97. You'll submit to Ibotta for $3.50. And then on Shopkick, we have 800 kicks, which is $3.20, making it $5.27. Now, if you do grab both of these, we do have a bundle offer on Shopkick, so you'll get bonus kicks for grabbing both. Super easy, all digital savings on Nivea Men Body Wash. Now, we did get printable coupons from coupons.com. I didn't print them, but we can do this all digitally. So you're going to grab one of these for $4.77, submit to Ibotta for $2, and on Swag Bucks we have 200 Swag Bucks or $2, making it just 47 cents. Y'all, look what I just found. Remember how we've been having problems with these? They were on product. Still being put out, and they don't scan anymore. Did I take some? Yes. So here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to grab one of these at $1.24, not this one, only this one. And I'm going to use one of those, pay 24 cents, submit to Ibotta for 35 cents now, making it 9-cent moneymaker. So my store is actually out of this deal, but you're going to look for the Voltran. This is the 50 gram. It is $10.98. You'll grab a total of 2 of them for $21.96. You'll submit to Swag Bucks for 1,000 Swag Bucks, which is $10. On Ibotta, we have $2.50 back on each one. And then on Checkout 51, we have 2 different offers, and you'll have to clip both of them. We have $2.50 off of one, and then we have $1.80 off of a limit of 5. So you'll get both of those, making it $2.66 for both. So this is by far one of my favorite deals. I grabbed this, I want to say last year, for an offer like this, and used it. So you're going to look for the Vaseline Lip Therapy. This is this little tube. It is in the medicine aisle. It is not in the normal, I don't know what. Anyway, so they're $1.98. You'll submit to Ibotta for $2, making it completely free. The limit's 3 of them, so you can grab up to 3 of them for completely free. Y'all, we have amazing savings on Arm & Hammer cat litter this week. So you're going to look for the clump and seal or the slide. So there's two ways to do this offer. You can grab the 28-pound ones that are $22.78, and then you'll submit to Ibotta for $3.50, then to Swag Bucks for 200 Swag Bucks, which is $2, and then to Checkout 51, which is $2, making them $15.28 for the large one, or you can grab the small one for $12.42. All those offers work, making this one, instead of $12.42, $4.74. Now my store does carry a 38-pound one, but I believe it's Ibotta that doesn't allow the very large one. Are y'all sick of me grabbing field agent offers yet? So there's someone over there and I don't want to be bothering them while they're trying to study things, but these are $14.97. I'll get reimbursed that amount from field agent. I'll get $2 from field agent from doing the offer and trying it. I think I already have this one, to be quite honest. I don't remember, but it resets once a week. So, but then I'll submit to Ibotta for $10. I think this is the last day, like there's a timer on it. So it'll be a $12 moneymaker grabbing this, which is super awesome. Now, does my dog absolutely need allergy support? Not really, but I mean, it can't hurt to give it to him on days we go to the dog park and everything, because there's all those plants and everything. Plus, they keep resetting because not enough people in my area are doing it. So either I'm going to redo it or someone else is going to redo it that may not need it either. So I might as well redo it. Alright, y'all, here's the second highest money maker of the day, but this one you guys can actually do without using field agent. It's on the baby florist store, I don't know how to say it, but there's $17.97. $17.97. You'll submit to Ibotta for $8. On Checkout 51, we have $8, and Swag Bucks, we have 800 Swag Bucks, which is also $8, making this a $6.03 money maker. Now, if yours does have a hang tag like mine does, don't use it. It'll flag on Swag Bucks. I've had things flag for using hang tags or peelies on Swag Bucks, so I'm just not gonna try to ruin that. Maybe if Swag Bucks was lower than the $3, like let's say it was only $1, then I would try to use it probably, but $8 is definitely not $3. The next deal I'm going to do is on this A&D antimicrobial hydrogel spray. That is a mouthful. It's basically like diaper rash stuff. It's $6.97. Well, so on aisle, I have a 50% offer, so I'm going to use that. So I'll get $3.48 since mine's $6.97. And then I'll submit to Ibotta for $3.50. And then Fetch Rewards, I have 2,000 Fetch points, which is $2, making this a $2.01 moneymaker. And these two products are perfect because I have a baby shower next week, so I'm just going to add these into the things I already bought. And I hope they're good enough. I don't know. I don't have children, so I don't know if these products are good or not, or saying the wrong thing, but whatever. So I'm going to grab one of these all free and clear dryer sheets. I got, like you guys saw, I found one of these last week, whatever it was. Plus I have I think I have another one or two, but I'm going to use one of these $2 hang tags. They're on the liquid, so make sure you're checking the liquid products. I'll pay $1.74, submit to Ibotta for 75 cents, making it 99 cents. So we have this baked cinnamon apple Febreze limited edition. It's already on clearance for $2. Unfortunately, I can only find one, and on Ibotta we have $1.50 on two, and the normal price ones are just a little out of my price range. I was hoping to grab two of these, and with $1.50, I don't think that's that bad. So I wonder if these are somewhere else in the store, because I added 9 of these to my Walmart shopping cart for pickup. So, and I did check the Sky Jail before y'all come at me. It's not in the Sky Jail. And so there might be some more somewhere else in the store. They're not on the end cap display right here. So I'm gonna hold on to I'm gonna put it back. And if I find another one, then it's meant to be. Otherwise, I'm not going to search around. It's a lot of work. Okay, y'all, I found a display. I guess it's meant to be. So I'm not going to be doing this deal, but I wanted to point it out. So it's on the Glade Warmers. They're $1.78, We have $1.78 on Ibotta, making them completely free. The limit's 3 of them, so you can grab 3 if you're trying to hit a bonus. I don't need any. My bonuses suck, so I'm not trying to hit a bonus. But I don't need any of these either. I feel like I have a bajillion of them at home, so I'm just gonna let them sit here for someone else. Grab these Cocoa Classic single packs for 72 cents. Submit to Ibotta for 15 cents back on each, making them 57 cents. So I have an update on the Celsius Live Fit drinks that I tried last week. I tried all 3 of them that I grabbed, and let me tell you guys, I'm not the biggest fan. I love energy drinks, and I like most of the regular Celsius, but these, not the biggest fan. The rebate did reset for me. I'm just gonna let them sit there. But if you like them, they're $1.97 on rollback. You'll submit to Ibotta for 50 cents, making them $1.47. Ooh, y'all see this? There's a pack of buy one, get one free. I might grab at least one. So here's a better view of the coupon. So it's buy one, get one free. And when does it expire? Ooh, I have all the way until next year. Alright, this is actually pretty good because Ibotta resets these sometimes, quite a few times a year actually. Alright, as y'all know, earlier this week I posted a McDonald's Monopoly secret trick on how to get 10 codes per week. So I want to give some advice on how, or some like more advice. So and if you don't play the McDonald's Monopoly, that's fine. You can scroll through this or you can scroll past it if you already know all this. But so you're allowed to earn 10 codes per day. Not like that's included online, in store, and through the app. So 10 total is all you're allowed. And if you order like a free item, sorry, I'm getting hungry. My stomach is growling talking about McDonald's. But you order, let's say you're using one of the free items you have and it shows that it's supposed to come with a game ticket. A lot of those are now digital, so you'll get one through your app. And then once you get one through your app, I don't think you can redeem another game code until you open the digital one, because it says enter code or scan code, it will say digital one, and when you click on that, only the digital one will come up. I don't think you can bypass that for right now. I didn't try to bypass it. I got 2 breakfast sandwiches for free, and they each came with a digital one, so I just opened those. Because 10 is 10 no matter how you get them, in my opinion. So I mean, it's technically 20 because you get the 10 free game codes and then you get the 10 bonus plays, so you get 20 chances to win free food at least. I'm averaging about 2 free food items a day, which is pretty, I mean, I'm not complaining. So the best way to get those free food items, so I tried this myself. So in the McDonald's app, it says you have to wait 15 minutes. So I go to the dog park a couple times a week and I drive past McDonald's because that's the closest one to my house. So I stopped there and I ordered it like when I left the dog park, because I was like, oh, I'll just do another one in app, or like when I get to the store. And it told me I had 7 minutes before I could redeem one, so it actually counts at 15 minutes. So the best way, especially if McDonald's is kind of far away from you, so think of things that I tried Googling this and Google didn't give me a good answer. So if you work at McDonald's or know someone that works there and can verify this, please let me know. But it says they don't really make your, like, if you I do a curbside, so like I'll do that one 15 minutes before I plan on getting to the store. Like, I know exactly where I need to be to order it. So 15 minutes. But so according to Google, it says like McDonald's won't make your food until you get there for the curbside. I don't know if that's true or not, but for me, I ordered a breakfast sandwich for curbside and it was already done before I got there, or like when I walked in. So And that's the one that the first time to see if it would actually time me for the 15 minutes. So the second time I went there, I timed it for 15 minutes. I knew exactly what I needed to order when I was walking around the dog park. And then I went inside and I ordered something at like another item because it had been 15 minutes. So if you want to be able to get 2 items, like 2 free items or 2 deals, you actually need to separate them by 15 minutes. So that's the best advice I can do, or like give you guys, to get unless you drive literally past a McDonald's every day and don't mind stopping every day, at least, or multiple times a day, to get your offers, that's fine. So they stop giving away, or the game ends the 2nd of November, I believe. It's the 6th through the 2nd. And then you can use or redeem all the winning food items till the 28th of November. So don't feel like you're being rushed to use them all right away, because you have a couple weeks to use them after the game ends and they stop giving you pieces and everything. But also, if you guys have won anything besides like the tier promotions or whatever, let me know in the comments. I've won a couple food items, and which is fine by me. I don't really eat McDonald's like that, so any food item from McDonald's is great for me, especially since I'm not paying it for it. But it'll show like, oh, here are the recent winners, and they won like $10,000 or whatever, and I'm like, why can't that be me? But if y'all want something besides that, let me know in the comments. I'd love to see what other kind of prizes there are. But without further ado, let's get back into the store and see what other deals we can grab. We have a super hot deal for these Breyers s'more sandwiches. This is the 4-count pack. They're $3.98, and you'll grab a total of 4 of them. You'll grab 4 for $15.92. On Ibotta, we have $1 back on each box, so we'll get a total of $4 back from Ibotta. And then on Fetch Rewards, we have 1,500 Fetch points per box, which is $1.50. And then we also have an offer. Well, my account has an offer for spend 15, get 2,750 Fetch points, which is $2.75. Check your account. Your account may vary. So make all 4 boxes just $3.17. Check your store if you like Ezekiel bread. My store has this blue bag on clearance for $3.50, and some of these breads can raise up to $9.67. They have this one also that's $5.50 on clearance. So we have all their good clearance on Impossible. There's these 3 different bowls. They're on clearance for $2.50. The Impossible, I believe that's like the meatless, like trying to be meat stuff. Yeah, meat from plants. Otherwise, I just saw these Impossible chicken nuggets. They're the Lion King ones. Clearance for $3. Y'all, it's my favorite thing ever. Eggnog. Oopsies, now I gotta fix this. I literally am lactose intolerant, and I would still drink that whole, half gallon or whatever, and my stomach would hurt, and I would not care. Eggnog is literally one of my favorite things, but I'm trying not to drink it because it's not that healthy for you. But why would you make pumpkin spice eggnog? Who's gonna drink that? All right, y'all. So my store says they have the Keebler spooky cookies back in stock. Now they had them on a display pallet before, and they sold out really fast. It says there's more in the aisle. This is the only price point that I see that's the same. I think they accidentally counted the Superman ones as the spooky ones. But if your store has the spooky ones, we have $1.50 on Ibotta. And then there's a $5 rebate thing for like zoo money, which I don't go to the zoo very often because it's very far away. Anything over 15 minutes is too far away for me, so the zoo is far. But you can trade, I think it's the limit 1 per household of $5 for like zoo money, making this a really big money maker. Like, I even looked around in like the whole area that these are, and on the little display over there, that's not it. So I think that's why the only reasoning to me is they counted the Superman ones as the wrong thing. Easy deal on this Barilla pesto. It is $3.24. You'll submit to checkout 51 for $1.50. On swag bucks, we have 150 swag bucks, which is equal to $1.50. So make it 24 cents. And then you'll submit to Merrifield for everyday points because Barilla is one of their brands. This is a repeat deal, and I'm going to be finishing off Fetch on this. They are $3.27. You'll submit to Ibotta for $2. On Fetch, we have 700 Fetch points, which is 70 cents, making them 57 cents each. The limit on Fetch is 5, and the limit on Ibotta is 3. So I grabbed 2 last week, or 3 of them last week, so I'm going to grab 2 and max out Fetch. All right, y'all, this is everything I am grabbing today. Let's go check out. All right, we're back in from checkout. Well, it's been a while since I checked out. So I'm field agent. I've never done one of the mystery shop. I think that's what it is. Or like the food offers. Just because I'm so picky and I get nervous talking to people like face to face and trying to remember a script or something. Yeah. So I was like, well, when I was coming here, I saw they had one for Subway. So my Walmart has a Subway in it. And I was like, well, I'll probably be here. So there's certain hours you can do it from, and it starts at 11. And usually at Walmart or most stores, it takes me Walmart, it takes me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to record my video because I want to make sure the offers are good for you guys, so I make sure what I'm grabbing is the right items. And then I also look around for extra hang tags, peelies, clearance tags, all that stuff. So it takes me a little longer. So I was like, I should be here. I've never done one of those. I wanted to do it. But being picky, I was a little nervous about it. And then I almost made the mistake of I accepted the offer. It was 11 o'clock, or it was 11 o'clock, so I could go do it. And then I was like, oh, let me just open it before I get to the counter and make sure I know what I'm supposed to order. And it's like, do not read this in the store, read this in your car, basically. And I'm like, oh crap, I'm almost already here. But I had to order onions on my sub. I hate onions, but so basically it'll tell you to order it as is. Don't order any extra thing. And I'm glad I didn't. I almost didn't order onions on it, but then it asks you for 4 pictures of the sub, and it's a little 6-inch sub, so having no onions, I don't think I could have hid that, or at least very well. So whatever, I just ate them anyway. I wasn't gonna pick them off. That's wasteful, and I don't want to be wasteful, and especially since I'm the only one in the Subway. I'm pretty sure he figured out within 10 seconds of me sitting down and taking pictures what I was doing, but I can't help that. But the employee, he said it was his birthday today, so I felt bad having to work on your birthday. And I'm like, oh, you're here? And he's like, yeah, well, I own it. Or he said that he owns it or something. I don't know if you can own Subways. Excuse me. And just an FYI, if you do those, you can only order the sub. You can't order anything else on your receipt. It tells you not to order anything else. So I'm glad I had a Mountain Dew in my car because I ate the whole sub, because I thought it'd be weird if I took all the pictures, sat down, took pictures and everything, wrapped it up and left with it. So I ate it all in the store, and I didn't have anything to drink, so I scarfed down my Mountain Dew. But anyway, so just FYI, if you are considering doing the field agent offers that involve eating in store or anything, make sure that you get everything that you're supposed to get. Or if you go to Subway, they're like, oh, what do you want on it? What kind of bread? Make sure you read the ingredient. This one gave me an ingredient list of what things I was supposed to ask for, but it was on the previous page, which didn't make sense, but whatever. But I knew what was supposed to come on it, so thankfully, yeah. Anyway, so just make sure if they ask you what kind of vegetables, just read the sign. Because you don't, I understand they're trying to be super nice, and if you tell them, make it how it's supposed to be made, they're still gonna ask you what vegetables. I don't like that. I kind of don't like that, honestly, because they're trying to make it, Subway is made fresh for you, not, yeah. Anyway, I'm done. I'm over it. Anyway, so, sorry guys, now that I'm done ranting. It was good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, one last thing. So this is my receipt from Subway, right? When did a 6-inch sub become $8.59? What the F? I remember $5 footlongs. I mean, yeah, that was a while ago, but I understand things have gone up in price too. But I guess it's been a long time since I've gone to Subway. That was a big eye-opener when he said the total. I'm like, thank God I'm getting reimbursed for this. I mean, so I grabbed everything that I showed you guys in the cart. The dial coupons did show that they expired. They've been accepting them just fine here, so I have no problem. They scan the coupon, and I'll explain, like, it says they're expired. They'll back out, they'll scan it again, and then I'll flip it over and show them, like, oh. So as you can see, they've taken $1 off for the vendor coupon for each one. The Ibotta limit is 2. I grabbed 4 coupons. I left some more, so if they're still sitting there next week, I might grab some more. Yeah, it's a small hassle, but whatever. Then the $2 all, ooh, that was super close. The $2 all hang tag also came off, or whatever you want to call it. So my subtotal out of pocket was $79.04. Then I submitted to my little notebook $34.15 from Ibotta, and the 10 cents any litter one that I forgot to mention for the cat litter deal, which makes it 10 cents better. My weekend dash cash, $1 for 5 offers. Trash. Like I said, my big one was 50 offers. I'm nowhere near hitting that. Don't care. It expires in like 2 days. Whatever. Checkout 51, $11.50. For aisle, it already said it's a pending or approved for $3.48. Then to field agent. So I'm not including the sub I had. I didn't plan on doing this, so I didn't put this in like my budget. But I got $3 for doing that, for suffering and eating onions, plus the $8 and whatever change. So that's exciting. And I got tax back on this too, because it's the only thing on the receipt, so they'll reimburse me the tax too. That's awesome. So I'm getting a total of $16.97 from field agent, $14.97 for the product, and then $2 for doing the offer. Then 2 swag bucks for $13.50. It's all pending. I'm not surprised. That's all I gotta say. Making my grand total for everything $1.56 moneymaker, which is super exciting, especially on those 2 baby products. Like I said, I'm going to a baby shower, so those are perfect to add into the little gift bag I have of just random things. I mean, whatever. They don't have to buy them in the future then, or when they have the baby. That's how I look at it. They didn't give me a list of what they wanted, so I don't know what to buy them, and they're just gonna get what they get. And if they don't like it, then that's their own fault for not making a registry. Enough said. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button if you're not currently subscribed, or hitting that like button if you haven't liked the video yet. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, I hope you all have an amazing weekend, and thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.